to finish this gallows. Now, I've earned a reputation in the kingdom for being less than a perfectionist. Some might call me a non-perfectionist. But I want to make this one work. Almost there, I think. I think all I have to do is I tie it back. That'll have to do for now, I guess. And now, please welcome the young lady who was just convicted of regicide and sentenced to death by execution. Put your hands together for Leitha Ubaltana!
Well, I've been imprisoned for several days, and it's given me lots of time to think. I know where I'm headed, for I've had a very good life, and I've always been true to myself and to my friends and to my tiny mouse. But I wonder where I came from. I know I was orphaned, but I just wish I'd known who my parents were, so I could know about my background and know who's waiting for me. I guess I'll go back to...
Catcher would make me mobile between the classes and meet lots of people and make important connections. It hasn't really gone that way. I should have gone to university.
Now, please welcome the mysterious lady of the forest. Put your hands together for Ragnella.
I have been gathering in the forest in preparation for a joyous day. The ivy, symbol of love and friendship. To celebrate the day when Jackie and I shall be bound together. I shall wear it with joy, man and woman, body to body, heart to heart, soul to soul, forever.
Put your hands together for Royal Jester, Jackie Lustighosen!
I'm coming, King! She said yes!
where the girl you think you might be in love with is sentenced to die for a crime she didn't commit by the same woman you may have inadvertently impregnated after a passionless night of coupling?
Put your hands together for Nicolas Salino!
Oh, what am I to do? What am I to do? Our spinster, widowed, single queen may be pregnant. I think so, but this will be the final test. This is her morning urine. I don't know. Oh, please. Oh, yes, she's definitely pregnant.
Traveling merchant, put your hands together for Malthusias Engelmo!
See, this is why I left this place in the first place. It's crazy in here. I got Shecky running around. He's gonna marry the Bush lady. And this King Edwin, Eggwig, Egghead, I don't know what it is. He's just crazy. The only fun I had with him was when he was with my herb. And I just don't think I can handle staying here for much longer. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to leave. Okay, because the queen too, she got a Latha girl in the castle licking rats. How are you gonna lick a rat unless you in love?
He lost his daughter and his kingdom. Put your hands together for King Edwig of Elclose! I don't have my sword. Might be elsewhere. It makes me think about the coat of arms of Ellenclop, which of course is a jaguar. One corner because it's stealthy, it's secretive. And of course, in the upper right is a dragon. Power, mythology. And of course, at the bottom part of the crest is the unicorn, for its vicious ferocity. I think about that coat of arms and the predicament I find myself in. It doesn't really give me any answers. And finally, in the next episode, put your hands together for Queen Hildegard of Fronavia, the Queen of Fronavia!
The good Lord, in his infinite wisdom, has seen fit to play an infinite jest by giving me what is either a blessing or a curse. 'Tis a curse if 'tis another born, yet not to breathe. But 'tis a blessing if it is a male child and thus an heir. For either there is a remedy I might seek, and thus must choose. But I say, Lord, 'tis not a jest with humor.
In the Great Hall, as King Edwig, still under the influence of the North Star demon seed, welcomes his loyal jester, Shecky, to the Great Hall. What is going Outside the walls of the Castle Keep, Johann Rockfinger is helping Gunther build a gallows. section of wood, as you see.
Yes, I see.
This is going to be the, that's the top part.
That sounds good.
So what we need is, well, several bottom parts. And a middle.
You want me to hold part of it so you can organize the lower half?
Sure.
Okay, well, this is the top half.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. What are you using the rope for?
That's for the neck, right? Of whoever is gallowing.
That's a verb.
It can be.
Wow, I like the way you think.
We haven't really invented all our words yet, so why not?
That's, that's all right.
And then go like this.
Oh, that's
Right.
really a work of art.
Perfect. Now all we need to do is just hold it like that.
Right. Yeah, that, well, that's, you really thought this through.
In our royal bedchamber, Queen Hildegard of Manitoba, the Queen of Thronavia, impatiently awaits the arrival of Royal Physician Nicolas Salerno.
Your Majesty?
Oh,
Your Majesty. Lovely weather, isn't it? Yes, yes, yes. Your Majesty, I have interesting news for you.
is it much the same of which you spoke last?
Yes, it is. It is very much. It seems to read in the same direction, Your Majesty. It seems to indicate that you are indeed great with child. But there is an interesting thing to it.
Approach.
There's kind of a religious afterburn.
Dear royal physician,
Oh, yes, Your Majesty, yes.
whom has served me well this many long years,
Yes, Your Majesty.
thou must not speak of
Oh, no.
this to any person, thing,
Yes, Your Majesty, yes.
even in thine own heart.
Oh,
It must remain
thank you, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I will not speak of this ever. And I want to say that you have trusted someone whose greatest strength I count amongst myself, is my ability to hold secrets.
Yes, physician.
Yes, Your Majesty, yes.
There is more to that thought, or was that complete?
Oh, I believe that was complete.
Indeed.
Minus the tiny, perhaps small, infinitesimal gift one may think of giving.
There is a price to keeping this secret, I see.
Yes, well, no, Your Majesty.
You must therefore be rewarded well.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I shall be most generous
Yes.
in sparing your life.
Yes, Your Majesty, I humbly thank you. Yes, Your Majesty.
If there is any tiny thing other thou wishes to request,
Oh,
please
no, Your Majesty.
omit.
No, your greatness shines within, throughout, ruin, all, every bit.
Let's go outside for those in the castle keep with your head rock finger and Butler, the loyal peasant and that carpenter.
Okay.
And then, I don't think they'd say that, but
Who are you building this for anyway?
Letha? It's the Queen's orders, so I sort of have to do it. I want to do a good job this time, because some of the other things I've done haven't wound up being that sturdy. But if this works, then it could be my next step, my next stepping stone to another queenly task.
I'm not sure I even want to ask you why. How could you do that for someone you know? How could you
Well-
joyfully go about building this, knowing?
I didn't know what a gallows was when the Queen had told me to do it.
You thought it was like a boat?
No, maybe we could, I mean, I don't have to do the best job I can. Once more in the Great Hall with King Edward and the recently impaled Jester Sheppy.
Okay, Shecky. You're bleeding all over the floor. So, just a second, okay? It's okay, I called somebody. I don't know, I just heard the bell.
The bell will send in inappropriately Malthusia's ankle bone.
I'm sure whoever comes will be very, and hopefully be just gonna. Okay.
Someone come? Oh, jeez.
Of regicide.
I wonder what day it is. Could be morning time. I wonder what my parents did in the morning. Maybe they made tiny little pheasant eggs and put them into tiny little crepes. They made tiny little breakfasts for tiny little me. I hope they were small. Otherwise, they would be very hungry. Maybe they were gypsies. And maybe I fell.
Let's send in Ragnella, the Lady of the Forest.
Ooh, yes, maybe I'm a foundling. Oh, that's probably not great. for
I'm so happy.
Yeah, same.
What are you doing up there? Way high in that mountain of brick.
I'm imprisoned. I've been unjustly accused of killing the enemy king of Maltaskova, but I didn't do it. What are you doing here?
I am preparing for my binding with Shecky. But I see you up there in my heart grieves for you, imprisoned. Who did this to you?
2 guesses. Let me give you a hint. She's evil, and her name rhymes with Mildegard.
The queen did this to you.
Yes.
An innocent child thrown up into the tower. I shall do my best to help you.
Thank you. I hear they're going to have the wedding after the funeral, so I might not be there.
Outside the walls of the castle keep, Father Gutfrid and Nicholas Salerno have found our most together.
You tried to come up with several plans.
Thank you for meeting me.
Yes.
I have an idea.
I don't have a secret.
I've had enough of your secret.
Oh, Yes, good then.
I don't care if you found out that our good King Thisbe is risen from the dead and is going to rule us. I don't want to know any more secrets.
All right. Yes, yes.
Focusing
Yes.
on Latha.
Yes, 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 yes.
I see a morning rescue.
Ah, yes, yes.
The dawn comes up.
Dawn comes
We charge in.
with tanks.
You're drunk already. We had our water. We don't need to carry tanks of water with
Oh,
us.
yes, yes, yes,
We'll
yes.
be fine.
Yes, yes, of course, yes.
We'll charge in.
Yes.
We'll break in.
Yes.
And we'll rescue her from something bad. We'll
Sounds
call
like-
it break-in bad.
Once more in the great hall with King Edward, the recently impaled Jester Shecky, and the recently fainted Malthusias Anklebone.
See,
Listen, give me somebody who can help me. No, you know what? That's too late for me.
No, you've met the woman you love. Maybe I could push it all the way.
Go! Give me a priest.
A priest.
Give me Ragdella.
Which one?
Do it both.
Oh, okay, yes, good check.
I have some things I can say to you before I die, but I'm really biting my tongue right now.
You probably shouldn't bite your tongue. You're already losing a lot of blood.
Once more in the power with Latha and Rhaegar.
Do you have enough to eat, my child?
Well, my companion's been finding me crumbs of bits of sausages and I would love something fresh.
I have things I gathered from the forest. This is very fresh. It is a vegetable I found.
Oh, it's from the ground. That's
Yes.
very familiar to me.
I shall bring it to you.
Are you allowed up here?
I have ways to find. I can put my basket and throw the rope up to the top of the tower. You can pull up my basket and eat.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't know when they'll feed me again. Probably never, because it's easier to hang a light body.
It grieves my heart to know an innocent is being killed.
As long as you know I'm innocent, and I know I'm innocent, then God will know.
Yes. My heart knows. When I look in your eyes, you are innocent. But you must be strong. You must be brave. And I shall help you. I swear upon my life, I will help you.
Let's join the good guard of our own chamber. Battle send in loyal peasant Gunther.
Your Majesty.
Peasant,
Yes,
you have brought me the gallows.
most of it.
Listen, there is much business that must occur at the castle. We have a wedding, we have other things to be looked after, and therefore execution must happen swiftly.
Okay.
And so, the gallows. Please describe.
Okay. This is a piece of wood with a rope around it. This is the second piece of wood.
All right then. Perhaps the royal commission shall be changed. Perhaps instead of building an elaborate gallows with a trap door and a high part from which to hang a body, we could simplify the design.
I think you should.
Ah, then what?
I haven't heard of many of those things you mentioned.
Therefore, perhaps all we need instead is perhaps a piece of wood with a groove that a person might lay their delicate neck upon. One piece, simple.
Yes!
It's done! Once more in the Great Hall with King Edward, the recently impaled Shecky, and the recently unconscious Malthus's Enkelbo.
Okay. Why don't you just have a seat here? Just hold this. Okay. It's gonna. Hey,
What?
good.
Honey, what?
Okay. Malthusius.
Yes.
Are you a doctor?
I got your glove.
Okay, good. This man who is in love has a sore throat. Okay, here you go. See?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. It's not that bad, right?
That's bad.
What if I pulled it out a little bit?
No.
Well, because then it would be less bad, because right now it's quite
It's pretty bad, eh, Doc?
Oh.
Maybe you should walk around. Maybe you should.
No. You have to keep
Water?
Yes. Okay, you have to keep
Probably.
bleeding, because if you take it out, it'll bleed like a stuffed pig.
Well, he's not a pig.
That's true, he's not a pig.
So you pull it out.
Give me my life!
Okay, here we go.
Let me get through this thing!
We need to, you know what?
I've called for help.
Is that the right one?
I don't know, I'll ring it again.
You gotta dial 9 to get out!
Malthusius and King Edward decide to go find help and Shecky's intended.
Okay.
I have an idea!
What is it?
Why don't we go find help?
You should also find his intended.
We don't want to die here!
Listen.
No, we're not leaving you alone. We're just not going to be with you.
You stay here. We're gonna go get your lady love, okay? Try not to bleed.
And a doctor.
And a real doctor.
And we'll always be in your heart.
The chocolate bunny is right! Go get help! I think I might be losing my grasp on reality!
No. What? Well, I'm going to go. I thought you said, I'm just going to go this way. Okay. Probably not a good question. Here, put this on.
Go! Come on!
Okay, let's go. I'm going. Do you need anything?
Let's go to the cookery where we find your handwriting for enjoying the food. He's interrupted by the arrival of Malthusius Enkelbo.
I need a doctor, and some Nutella. A doctor. Blood, shaky, bleeding, stabbed with a knife, and King Edward leaves stream.
Are we playing game?
What is it? Shaky is stabbed, and he's bleeding. We need Ragamuffin. What is her name?
Ragnella?
Ragnella. We need a doctor.
All right!
Stat.
All right! Stop swearing!
I'm sorry.
According to legend, King Edward also enters looking for the physician.
Yeah, but the thing, we need it.
No, I told you.
I already told him. He knows.
Randella, we need Randella.
Yes.
You want me to call?
I'm gonna go.
And because
He's been stabbed, I understand.
Okay, so we need the priest.
The priest?
No.
He said you
that's
needed
not right.
Randella.
Yes. And
All right.
there's another person that would be good in this.
Would it be me because I'm here?
You're not you, right?
A governor wouldn't do anything.
He can't build it.
Is it that guy that works at the bakery sometimes? I can't remember his name, but he's a little blue going, here comes the old man.
Go. Somebody would be good if he was.
I
remember him being suitable.
His sister.
No.
Could it be somebody pretending to be one of the people that he needs? Because I've done stuff like that before. I can.
Can you pretend to help
Yes.
who's been stabbed?
Sure,
Right.
I was part of a group that one used to pretend to be.
Okay, good. Come with me.
All right.
Come with me. You're going to heal.
All right.
Meanwhile, in the woods outside the walls of Castle Peak, Randella is gathering berries. Let's send in Queen Hildegard with her royal request for Randella.
No! Do not take my...
He flew to me.
My precious. My precious.
Oh, well, I have very good news. Your wedding may take place shortly after the execution, and therefore I have but a tiny request of you.
What is it?
You are familiar with many herbs and roots which make a tea, which women folk might drink.
Yes. I know many things about the forest and about herbs and potions.
Specifically, a root or an herb that makes a certain kind of tea
Yes.
that causes a woman to be as an unmarried woman might be. Oh,
You are with child.
no, this is for someone else.
La 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 la.
I choose my own fate. Lord above. I might choose. And thus, the other option. To not have a bastard. One must marry. And to do it quickly, one must find an available royal man.
And that's the precise moment King Edward bursts into the royal bedchamber.
Of which there.
Right this way, you'll hand me things. Where is
Welcome to my royal chamber.
Very sorry, my queen, I am in a bit of a haste.
Unannounced thou hast.
Well, I thought this was the Great Hall. Sorry.
Tis not.
No, it is not. It looks very much like your royal bed.
Tis peace. Oh, make thyself comfortable since thou hast visited.
It is your bed, it'll be difficult. Yes. Well, sorry, yes.
It has been such a long time since we have had a royal tete-a-tete, as 'twere.
Yes.
As for the workings of the kingdom and the various
Yep. Yes, the workings.
the workings and the
Yes, it's been a lovely
future,
stay.
and thou hast the twinkliest eyes.
Oh. Probably because I'm very panicked right now. Yes. I thought he was a Baltuscopen.
There's a Baltuscopen in our midst.
No, I thought there were many, but it turns out I was just very high.
Outside the walls of the castle keep, Father Uhtred and Nicholas Solero continue to scheme and plot and plan.
It's not really the break-in type.
No, I'm not, really not. Nothing kind of...
You're sweaty again. What do you know?
Oh, no, you've convinced me and forced me to tell. No! Well,
Goodness, the effort I put into that.
fine, I'll give in, since you're threatening my life. Yes. The Queen's pregnant. She's great with child.
I suspected as much.
Did you?
Yes. She was very strange with me the other night, talking about that evening we had when she was under the influence of the love potion.
Then you might know who impregnated her.
Once more in the tower with Waitha, receiving a visit from Ragnella.
You can put any food in this. Thank you so much. I'm very hungry and I've been having everything with the mouse. It's not very much. A very hefty mouse.
My child, I have brought you something to eat.
Thank you.
Here. A little owl has found it in the tree.
Oh my. Ooh. I've not had a fresh apple in years. Not since I lived at the Abbey.
Enjoy, my child. Eat like a little squirrel. You're hungry.
I don't know why I eat that way. I've always eaten sort of nibbly. Must have been something that imprinted on me when I was a child.
How old are you, my child?
Getting on a bit now. I've gone around the moon.
Once more, King Edward and Queen Hildegard, the royal bedchamber.
Great Hall when I was under the spirit of the herb, I guess I ingested, and I stabbed it like a common Baltuscope.
Oh,
I should have known he wasn't Baltuscope because he was very tall comparatively.
on the one hand, it's quite tragic, but on the other hand,
It is a little funny, isn't it?
well, what a hero!
Ah!
To have protected my castle from an intruder, I
Yes.
swear.
Yes.
I'm very proud of you for being so manly and heroic in
Yes. Well, that's me in a nutshell.
you injured your best companion and lifelong friend.
There's always a cloud with every silver lining.
We call the troubadour if we are in need of another jester.
Is he good at pulling swords out?
I
I need somebody to pull the sword out of Shecky and maybe keep him alive, because I kind of like him. He's one of my oldest companions. You know? I turn to him when I have military advice needs.
Yes,
How to run the
instead
castle.
of me, thou consultest with my jester when it comes
You
to
want an
military
expert.
plans.
You want an expert.
Indeed.
Somebody who knows.
King.
Yes.
Edwig.
Yes, Queen.
Yes.
I was kind of warm and now it's cooled off.
Into the great hall where Shecky Lustig continues dying on the smaller throne. Inexplicably, Malthusius Ecmod rushes in, bringing Gunther with him.
Doctor. Oh, you're not the doctor.
No.
We'll do something. No. Like patch him up or something. Don't take the sword out.
Hey guys! Get the fuck out of here!
Once more outside the walls of the castle keep of Nicolum Salerno and Father Uhtred.
Why is there so much random wood in the forest? Yes, I have an idea who it was. It was me, you... Pull it together, man.
Yes.
I have another idea. She swore you to secrecy.
Yes.
She swore me to secrecy.
Yes.
She doesn't want the secret getting out. It would look very badly upon her if the queen were to have a child by someone other than royalty.
Yes.
So,
Johann Rockfinger rushes in.
with this piece of information,
Yes.
we can somehow...
My dear friends,
Yes, Johann.
Latha has been sentenced to hang. But
We know. I've been trying my best to arrange a way to rescue her, but I have an idea.
why didn't you tell me?
Well, it's been so busy, and you know, we wouldn't have
I was right over there.
No, it was quite busy. Yes.
I thought you were a garden gnome. I'm sorry.
Once more with Lathan right now in the tower.
Yes,
Around the moon.
around the moon. Celestially, that's correct now. 14 times. Well, that's what they told me at the Abbey.
The Abbey. You have no parents.
No, I've never known my parents. I was a baby delivered to the nuns when I was a baby.
Oh, my little sparrow. I was the one who found you in the woods. I was the one who could not look after you, and I took you to the nunnery. looked after by the nuns. And for 14 years my heart ached to know what happened to you. And now that I have found you, you are going to be killed. I will not let that happen to you. I will not!
Once more outside the walls of Castle Keith with Nicholas Solero Von Uhtred in your hand, Rutfinger.
Okay, focus! Really? I realize we are the 14th century's version of the Three Stooges, but focus! For 1 minute! Yes. I have information. The Queen...
And so do I.
Thank you, Seppo. I have information. The Queen does not want to get out. We can use that information to blackmail her and ask her to release Letha, or we will blab it all to the kingdom.
And you want to know what it is? Do you
Yes,
want to
I
know
do.
what it is?
I like it.
It's very good.
Oh, no, it's
very
not so good.
exciting.
No.
It's exciting. He stuck his wiener right in the...
Once more with the beat Nelson Carpenter King Active and your wonderful pet champion.
You've changed you're being nice to me.
Well, I've always been fond of you,
Of course, but you couldn't show that because the people would think you were weak.
Exactly. As a widow, I,
Yes.
of course, have been grieving for my late husband. But all this time, you have spent as my guest at my castle. I have wondered, perhaps if there might be a future with...
There is nobody looking right now. I mean, I should be getting someone to help Shecky, but I haven't. So. You wanted me to help you get off a little more comfortable.
Well, that might best occur after one
Like
is...
dinner? You want a cold meal first? I don't blame you. It's pretty good.
If we were to go along with our passions, one
Yes.
first must respect the sanctity of marriage and the royal bed, as 'twere.
Yes, of course. No, of course. Yes, of course. Of course, we.
So I might allow you to...
To ring your bell?
Now to second Father Uhtred.
Really like bell. I barely had to pull it before it went off.
Majesties, I heard the long talk.
We were merely consorting on a military matter.
Yes,
Wishes to inquire
Of course.
of you.
Yes, I would like to inquire of you, at what time after Vespers would it be okay for the Queen and I to engage?
And the other item of your concern,
My item?
the matter of Shecky.
Oh, yes. Yes, I stand Shecky.
Let's join Shecky in the Great Hall where he continues dying.
Spent wealthy man. I'm asking you. But I get it. I get it. I'm the punchline. All right, Noah. You were my king, my queen, my priest, my physician. Let's face it, my rat catcher, am I wrong?
At that moment, Ragnella enters.
Hey, baby!
Oh, my beloved.
We gotta talk.
Outside the walls of the castle keep, Johann Ronfinger is trying to make sense out of the plot he is now a party to. He's of course going to be observed by Gunther, who enters now.
Hello, Gunther.
Once more in the great hall with Shucky Rustikhosen and Ragnell, the Lady of the Forest.
What did they do to you?
I'm probably gonna be late for dinner.
Sit down, my beloved.
Yeah, okay.
Sit down, my beloved. Oh,
I didn't mean for this to happen. I wanted a nice wedding, you know? You and me, trees, squirrels, your owl friend.
let me try to help.
Yeah, you gonna put a poultice on some internal bleeding, honey?
Do whatever.
Come on.
I can to help.
That's not gonna work.
I beloved.
Come here, yeah, some moss. That'll stop a liver from rupturing. Come over here, because I'm gonna fall that way. So
Come to me.
listen, I wasted a whole life. Till the very end. You're great.
I love you, Shaggy.
I love you. You
You
smell
are the only
so
man.
bad. But I love you.
You are the only man I have ever loved.
Huh?
And I will marry you right now.
Yeah?
I will wrap this around us. We will be bound by the iron.
Okay.
We shall never be parted.
Ah, so romantic.
Parted to part.
I have an allergy.
We are married, my beloved.
Too late. Malthusius rushes in with Nikolov Solero.
Leave us. This is our time to be together. You two when people want for more.
Dear God.
No! Not
It's just a book.
Did Shecky want this?
He called for me.
And if he wants to be married by a priest, then he shall be.
I was thinking last rites, but okay, I can switch it up. Shecky, do you take this lovely shrubbery?
My name is Magnella. You say my name.
Shecky, do you take this lovely Ragnella to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I know he will say yes.
Ragnella, I do all denominational weddings. Ragnella, by the trees and the spirits and the wood frogs, do you take Shecky to be your eternal spouse?
Yes, with all my heart and my soul.
And by the power vested in me and this tiny bit of moss, I pronounce you man.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a visit from Gunther in the tower.
Big apple. Gunther!
Hello, Letha.
How goes the gallows?
Oh, a bit of change of plans. There's not going to be a gallows after all.
What?
Oh, yeah. No. It's this now.
You're going to get club feet?
I never thought of that. Why didn't I think of that? That's so much simpler. I mean, I wouldn't have to build anything. The wood's just there. It'd be like,
Sir?
oh, sorry. No. Yeah. So yeah, no.
What's the new plan then?
The plan is you stick your head on this wood and then it's cut off.
That's what I get for exposing it all these years.
It's quicker,
Suppose that's true.
especially if it's something that I built. That probably would have taken a long time for you to spin.
Which blade will they be using?
Which blade?
Blade.
Oh, blade. I don't know.
Great conversation.
Let's add Father Uhtred to the mix.
Well, I'm working on my interpersonal skills.
Gunther,
Father!
I have news.
Yes!
It's very exciting.
What is it? I don't have to build a gallows. That's my news.
That's just aces. I have news for you.
What is it?
I'm not going to shout it up there. I'm coming up to see you.
Oh! Oh, there's a door right there, right up those stairs. Yes, there's
Come on, Father, you can do it!
The tower is high. Okay.
I can hear you.
Come on, Father. Oh!
This would be locked.
Hold
We're going to get you out of here.
Yes, we are! What? Oh! I built this for nothing!
We're joining Nicholas Serrano and Ragnella Lady of the Forest and the deceased Shecky Lustighosen in a spare, not quite so royal bitch.
Yes.
There's just to inform you, there's very little I can do now. And although I'm very unclear because I'm not very sure how the mechanics work of that part of it, I don't think it will operate anymore. Yes, yes.
It does not matter.
Oh, all right then. So sorry. Well, so it's been good. Happy honeymoon. We'll keep talking about it in the morning. And I was wondering if any part of it would like to be ground up into, let's say, a potion of veggie sauce. No?
You will not touch his body.
Oh, I see. All right then. Yes. Well, we'll just see him. We'll discuss with you, the bride, tomorrow on the funeral.
Yes.
Yes. Well, wow, do I feel out of place here.
We shall sleep together tonight, my beloved. And then, from this night forward, we will sleep together in our hearts. Because we are bound forever. Good night, my beloved. And every morning we shall wake together.
Great Helios back on her throne in the Great Hall.
This is a great quantity of blood.
That'll send in Malthusia's ankle bone.
My queen.
Ah, Malthusius. Look not at the floor, for it is covered in blood, and I had hoped to summon a servant, but I realize I am short-staffed at the moment. Please enter, but tread carefully.
You know,
Yes.
thank you.
One must not be weak of heart.
No, I am strong.
What is the staff of life?
Tis.
I had a bloodletting myself
Let's
nearly a day ago and felt so much better.
I don't think we should talk about that.
No, speaking of blood. Well,
Check his head.
so hard to keep good head. Who shall entertain us? For I have sent Marie the troubadour once again to tour the kingdom, singing my praises. And now, when we are in need, we just do a song.
You didn't ask me to sing just now, did you?
No, indeed.
My voice.
I shall have to hire servant, jester, so forth and so on, for I have other decisions weigh heavily on my mind.
Pray tell.
I may not speak of them, like private.
It's Malthusius.
Thou art an old friend, most trusted.
Yes, I am.
Therefore, shall I tell thee my biggest secret?
This one's gonna be good.
Or do I look different, as I may have looked many years before?
Well, as a matter of fact, you are glowing. Like a cold glow.
And yet, if 'twere the case, I might provide an heir to our kingdom.
You must.
I must,
Well, yes. You must.
but I am not married.
You're the queen. You can marry whoever you want. This is brilliant. It'll be so much better this time.
This time, however, I have not been blessed before. As thou knowest, I have been cursed. And I am not entirely certain I might withstand such a curse again. If the Lord sees fit to punish me again, I could not live.
But I think that this is something you should do. Being that King Thisbe is not here.
King Thisbe, beloved King Thisbe, whom I was not able to provide with a son, and yet he was beloved amongst his peoples. And now I bear the weight of the throne and the kingdom upon my shoulders.
But you have such broad shoulders, my queen.
Let's join Johann Rotfinger, commemorate Howard himself the Great. In goes King Edwin.